Oh my god, okay.
It's a lump of dead bad cells that grow and then they spread.
Yes, they spread.
So, if you find the cancer early and you inject yourself with it, no, just watch me. Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
And they inject it in your system.
Get serious.
And it kills all the cells before it has time to spread. Then what do they have to reproduce off of?
Yeah, but then still.
Shut up! That's the same argument you keep using!
I know,
You gotta think. If your blood is able to reproduce it once, it's able to do it again.
I got it from a tree.
Look at the game for fuck's sake! Look at the game for fuck's sake! One person got killed, right?
That's a video game.
Still, that shit is real!
No, they're not. Zombies are not real.
Zombies are fucking
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
I'm with you on that one. Zombies are fake.
I swear to God.
Anyway, zombies are not real. You kill all of the cancer. There's nothing for cancer to come back to. Yeah.
But then what if it does?
It can't. Unless you get cancer somewhere else in your body.
Exactly.
That's different though.
Yeah, but if you're able to get in one body part, then you should be able to get in another one, and then another one.
Yeah.
So you realize how much medical shit that would have to go through.
But if you get cancer and you kill it early, then there's nothing for it to reproduce off. That does not mean that the cell is not going. That another cell in your body is not going to go bad and get more cancer.
But then you realize how small cells are.
Guys! Abortion. Let's talk about abortion.
Fuck you.
Let's talk about abortion.
No, not abortion. I fucking
for abortion.
No, fuck you.
You little bastard.
You're full for abortion?
You are abortion. You are fucked up.
Yeah,
Why are you not for abortion?
Because
it's like killing a human being.
It is killing a human being.
No, what if a mountain man raped you?
Exactly.
And you got pregnant?
That's what I said.
That's why you have it and give it up for adoption. Don't abort it.
No, what if you're too young to have it? What if
right.
I said if it meant your life to give another life, I would take that chance of abortion. Because if you were able to die giving birth to that kid, you should take abortion.
So what if you're not able to die?
Huh?
Let's talk about obesity.
Yes, it is.
It does not live on its
still
own.
growing.
It's still growing. It cannot live on its own.
You can't live on your own either.
Yes, I can.
You're still a fetus, for fuck's sake.
I'm living on my own right now. No, I am a human being. A fetus is a little thing.
We are all fetuses. We would starve
no.
without you.
Okay, is obesity a disease?
It's a disease, yes it is.
You suffer.
I suffer. I'm dying.
A fetus is not a human being. It cannot live on its own without
okay, let's think about diabetes.
Help.
Let's think about diabetes.
Diabetes?
Yes.
Diabetes is just like cancer.
Yes, but then, if there was a way to stop it, would you take that risk? Or would you just continue living your life the way you are and just take the risk of getting it? If you had a chance to block, just stop that right there, would you take that chance, or would you just keep living your life?
Do I have diabetes already, or do I not?
You don't.
Then I would just keep living the way I am.
You would still
But if I had diabetes, and they supposedly found a way to cure it, I would go for it.
There you
and
go.
see what the fuck happens.
There you go.
That wasn't really a good argument.
No, I'm saying.
Rape!
Oh, let's go with rape. What are we talking about here? Rape.
Okay, rape. What if you, as you are right now, but say you were one of the brokest motherfuckers in the world, and you had no job, and you had no way to supply for yourself.
Yeah.
Almost sucked.
Okay. Okay. And you were raped.
And I was raped?
So, what would happen?
I guess I would have been raped.
No, how would you...
What are you going to do with that video?
Put on YouTube.
What do you think?
YouTube?
You should...
Wait.
Okay, the name of the video. Go.
No. I just want to get this in.
It's not a human being.
Fuck you.
It's not.
It is a fucking human.
You growing inside you, though.
Hey, no, shut your hole.
It's a fucking human. It is still a human.
Cannot live on its own.
No, take a break.
Do you realize it is still a fucking human?
If you are before 6 months pregnant, then I believe you should be able to abort.
Okay, so if your mom was pregnant with you and I punched her in the stomach, would she have you, or would, you would just die?
But that would be a miscarriage.
But then-
That's a miscarriage.
But you gotta think. What if you were 6 months along? Would that be considered murder? Or would that still, just be like...
it would be murder. But I'm saying that if you're after 6 months pregnant, you shouldn't get aborted.
Wait a minute. Here you go. How about
Yeah,
this?
there you go.
In not of a case of a rape and you get pregnant and you want to abort the baby, then how does that then?
Before 6 months pregnant, the thing cannot live on its own.
Okay, here's my scenario. Let's say you weren't raped and you got pregnant.
But see,
Is it okay to abort this?
No, see,
I don't think.
Why?
I don't think that's right. Because
and you got pregnant, then why abort?
James Bond,
You're pregnant, not raped.
You're an adult and you're having a baby with your husband and you want to abort, you're a fucking
That's wrong.
idiot.
If I got pregnant
if your
tomorrow,
man
I
gets
would
you
drive my
pregnant.
ass down to Duluth Clinic and I would tell them to fucking kill this thing.
Why?
Because.
I mean, you know the consequences of when you open your legs. You know the consequences of you possibly getting
Let's say
pregnant.
the
But what if
first
you're
born
raped?
child.
And then you're close.
We've already ruled out rape. We've already ruled out rape.
out.
We've already ruled it out.
Okay.
But you know the consequences when you open your legs that you can possibly
What
get
about
pregnant.
Yeah.
this solves it all. If it's rape, give it a scrape. Serious.
There you go, dude.
Wow.
End of discussion.
My opinion.
It's over. Your opinion doesn't matter.
Until you 6 months long. Because it's not. It is not considered a living human being until after 6 months.
Dude, it has fucking fingernails at like 2 months.
My God, who cares about the fucking fingernails?
I do.
Did?
It's just
Juno did. I'll tell you what, versus Juno.
I'm not Juno.
And so did that little Asian who told her. What the fuck?
If I were to get pregnant and I did not find out I was pregnant until 6 months later, I would not abort the kid. I would have it.
Thank you.
But if I found out before 6 months, I would.
I'm sure you'd know before 6 months.
What's your fault?
If it was meant, I'd still kill it because I'm not a 2-year-old kid. There's no way I'd be able to take care of it. There's no way I'd be able to go through childbirth.
Okay, but what about adoption?
If I would have fucking
You should have sex with the first.
What about fucking adoption then? Instead of killing
I
it.
couldn't be able to go through childbirth. Do you not listen?
I'm such
Well, what
a
about
hypocrite
C-section
right
then? What
now.
about
I'm such a
C-section?
hypocrite right now. But what about sex after you get married?
If you're married and you're having a baby and you want to abort, you're an idiot.
If you're married, that's a whole different story.
Exactly.
Because you have
Yeah, but
somebody
you're thinking
to
that.
support you,
You're thinking about
and you
that.
have somebody to help you
If
raise
you're
the
not,
kid.
then it's completely fine for an abortion.
Exactly.
Why do you want to support you?
I'm with you, man.
That's my view.
Yeah, I didn't even know what the fuck you just said. I missed
Like, if you were to get Amber
If
pregnant
you're
right
married,
now,
me and Amber were married and she was having a baby and she wanted to get an abortion, I'd say, fuck you, get out.
There you go.
So you throw her to the curb?
still abort the baby.
But she could, yeah, exactly.
But still, it's okay then after that because I don't have to deal with it.
There you go.
But then you have to live with your
Or she
baby.
could just come back at you.
Decided to kick her out.
I can have more.
Or she could just come back at you and just dump this newborn
More.
baby on your doorstep and never
Life
return
doesn't
to
give
her
you
come
one
back.
road. Like unwedded father.
Exactly. There you go.
Nice go,
I
dude.
like that. That's the new life
Oh my
right there.
god.
What? Life doesn't give